What is up, everybody? I'm back doing a really brief look at a game that I have neither played nor streamed before called Boundless, which you can find on Steam. This is sort of a escape menu right here, but I'm about to get it live. I had to do some tinkering with actually getting it to fit within the screen. It automatically goes to a full screen, which is not usually how I play. Technically, this is pre-alpha early access. Very upfront telling you they do not want you playing if you can't deal with a lack of features at this point. Steam has it showing many positive reviews, so thought I might as well take a look and see for myself what is so positive about it. This will be pretty brief, probably less than 30 minutes, but anyways, here we go. This is exactly where I got plopped into the world. I did not move from one spot to another. This is just where they set me. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. I see some things off in the distance. I don't know if I have combat at this point. Do not really want to teleport just yet. Always good to familiarize myself a little bit with controls. All right. There we go. Okay. I don't really have an action of any sort that I can tell, and I don't have anything in my inventory. And this may just be actually the state that the game is in. I don't know. Nothing to put even on my toolbar, nor craft. So I'm just going to look around. Now I do have a little red square here. I don't know if I can terraform. No. Did that thing just fall? Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure he just fell down. Interesting AI from the get-go. At least he made a sound as though he's hurt. Okay. I'm not even sure what these are called. The world looks pretty cool so far. The terrain. Like some snowy peaks back there. I'm not sure what's way up there. There's something different about that. Don't even know if I could get there. And I think I just heard a wolf howl. Double tap. Yeah, we can run. This. Apparently nothing I can do anything with. Okay, middle mouse wheel button pulls that up, which is nice to know. I don't have anything on the toolbar. I've noticed this a lot more of some of the newer games I've played. Sort of the distance being a little bit less clear. I kind of like that, actually. A little less sharpness to the detail. Around here a little bit. I actually want to make sure one more time that there's not something I'm missing that I can be doing. Don't have any actions. Jump, space, creep. Inventory, I already pulled that up. Nothing's there. Interact, E. World's menu, P. Interesting. You can actually teleport to different worlds. That's cool. far as I can tell, there's nothing to do other than run around, which is fine. Like I said, it's early access. I just wanted to get in and look at it and see what it was all about. I really like the scenery. I mean, it's pretty nice. I'll have to learn more about how it's generated. I have not really read up much about this game. Quite frankly, I just saw it on Steam. Apparently I just made him angry. Okay, let's try to run around and get away from the angry animal. Sorry, I bumped into his ass and he didn't like that, apparently. There's some cool things to begin with, I guess. You could call it that. The world is always a good place to start. Looks pretty nice, actually. If you like this style. I wonder if I can interact with them. So if I bump into him, he doesn't like it. Maybe. No, he didn't mind at all. Well, it's just exploring the scenery for now. I will put on the YouTube port of this a link to Steam so you can look at it. I'm not sure if there's even a Twitter account associated. Follow is over here. That looks interesting. Cool. This big arch doesn't look like it connects to anything, but beacon. What's this? Missing. Okay. Something is happening when I jump on. I'm not sure what, and I cannot interact. Although if someone has a beacon, there has to be some sort of item in this game, right? I really want to go look at that, but I want to also go see what this beacon is. It's interesting. It just got very dark very quick. No way of interacting with it. Apparently. What's this over here? Well, that is a very quick rising moon, if that is what that is. Beautiful sky. Time flies, I guess. Well, that is probably about all I'm going to be able to do. It doesn't look like at this stage there's a world basically to run in, which is cool. A little bit of NPCs, but not much to do with them. Maybe I'll do a little bit more reading to see if that's actually the case, or if I'm just an idiot. Could be that I'm an idiot. I never say never to that. That looks... Bring it down there. Huh. Where does this lead? Nowhere. Oh, door open, door closed. First thing I have been able to interact with. Underwater cave? Looks like it, but I'm also apparently losing breath. So, let's try to get up. If I can. Apparently it does not want me to get out of the water. There we go. Ah, damn. There we go. That was interesting. Anyways, the world looks pretty cool. There's somebody has something here, so maybe I'm just not understanding part of this, but as far as I can tell right now, all I can do is look at the world, which is cool. Definitely something I'll be keeping an eye on and reading up on, see if there's anything they add later. So, I guess at this point, I will just close out this stream, maybe try something else. So again, that is called Boundless. And again, I will put the information up on the YouTube board as to where you can look at it, what you can do. And as always, thanks for joining me. Peace out.